Oh my goodness. Everybody's in here so early. Everybody's in here so early and I'm ready to roll. It seems like it's time now. It is time. Oh my goodness. Hello, Joyce. Hello, Sephi, Jenna. Hello, good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Mastergo Experience. I am your very, very gracious host, Mastergo. Lulu, hello. Happy birthday and happy anniversary. I see you, Sephi. I see you. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. We all sometimes change names and hang around and be who we are. But I see everybody here. Hello. Maria, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. So today, guys, we got lots to talk about. We got lots going on. Oh my goodness. We got so much going on and I'm just like trying to wake up. And you know what? I totally didn't bring any drinks whatsoever. So that's awesome. We all got personas. Joyce's persona is... What's Joyce's persona? Oh man, what a busy day. Like today was like, oh man, there's so much going on at work. And I don't even know how to explain. Like I got lists. I've got things going on for the channel. I've got birthday stuff. I've got reactions. I've got everything. Oh, hello, Yakun. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Master. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Yes, we so my birthday, let me kind of break this down for you guys a little bit here. So my birthday is actually May 29th and my wedding anniversary is the 28th. So May is like jam-packed, and I have to say it is so jam-packed. Looking at my calendar right now, damn near every single day in May has been filled up with something going on, whether it's concerts, whether it's podcasts, things going on around work, home, and abroad. It's tons of stuff going on. Yo, Sephi! You became Master Elite. Thank you so much, Sephi. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome. Oh my god, and see, now I'm pressing buttons. And this is another thing. I have been pressing so many buttons. I gotta stop. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, and so this is essentially our 1-year anniversary here on YouTube doing reactionary content. And the reason I say 1 year, now I would actually like to take a boo here. Let me take a boo. Let me take a peekaboo boo. Huh? See what I did there? I'm gonna go to my YouTube studio here real quick, guys. And I'm gonna check out content. Now, I have not that many reactions, to be honest. Like, as reactionary channels go, I've actually got not a lot. Like, I've got about maybe 3 pages until I get down to like the really nitty gritty here. So my first official, let's see here. When was this uploaded? Does it say? It's published. I gotta find out where it shows that I actually published the video. But I'm just looking at my very, 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 very first reaction. Let me just go here. This will tell me. So in this video, oh, so actually, okay, so my very first music reaction was June 4th. So we're not too far off. And I was thinking, like, I was like, okay, well, how about we just, like I do with everything, I'm going to just jam every bit of celebration together. Because that seems to be what happens around here. Joyce, thank you so much for a real notebook of years list. Oh, thank you so much, Joyce. I appreciate it so much. May is an awesome month. I'm May 19th. Everything beautiful blooms in May. Exactly. I agree. Maggie, hello. Happiest birthday. Mastergo, be more blessed. Enjoy your day and anniversary to come. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that so much, Maggie. Thank you. Oh, you guys have been awesome with the happy birthdays and the anniversary wishes and whatnot. I appreciate it so much. So I actually I actually did my very first reaction, and I'm gonna show you guys this here. This is really crazy. Because this was me learning how to navigate reactionary space. So let me go here. And let me go. Will it let me? Of course not. Of course it doesn't let me. Damn it. Here, let me do this. There we go. No, not Discord. Not YouTube Studio either. There we go. Okay, so this was actually my very first reaction. Now check this out. So as you guys can see here, I have chat down here. So this was actually, I believe that this was, oh, you see here too, like youtube.com at Mastergo Reacts and at Mastergo Gaming. So this is where I had like everything set up, where I was gaming still, but I was also like setting everything up as being like a full-time reactor. I'm still very professional. Joyce, my dad's b-day was 5/29. He'd be 103. Wow, that'd be awesome. Hey, be 103. So yeah, so this is really cool because this is my very first reaction, and this was a reaction for Tenacious D's Wicked Game. Here I show live on Twitch Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Hey, thank you so much, Merles. Thank you. And here, like, this was my old setup, and this was where I was actually in back over there in the basement. And this red shirt is actually, if some of you guys seen it on my community post, I was actually wearing this red shirt. This red shirt is what I was using as my like signature, I guess, when it came to doing reactions on TikTok. And TikTok was like the first place that I did reactions. And these were reactions, these were silent reactions until I started getting tired of hearing everybody say, oh, like you're just like sitting there and you're not like actually doing anything. You're just like looking stupid or something. Which is true. It's not a lie. I actually did look fucking stupid sitting there. But but anyway, so then I eventually started doing all types of reactions here on YouTube. And a lot of it, what I was doing was I was doing true crime reactions, and I had to stop that because true crime reactions are damn near like it is probably the hardest stuff to react to because of course like all you're doing is like reacting to police interrogations and like murders and just like horrible nastiness. And then I thought to myself, I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll start doing like commentary on things that are happening online in the universe, you know, like you know, what's happening in the YouTube space. And that was even too much. That was like it was just there was just it was drama. It was like just more negativity. It wasn't good. And so I reacted to Tenacious D, Wicked Game, and this was my background. This is actually one of my backgrounds, my animated wallpapers, and chat down here my basic ass webcam that I had at the very beginning, which looked really good. I can't lie. I can't lie. It was pretty good for a Logitech webcam. So I watched Tenacious D's Wicked Game, and that was the very first reaction video that I ever did. For a music video, I guess. So once I did that, because I love the song Wicked Game. Like that song is just, oh, it's beautiful. Now, I talked about like SpaceX, MLM cults, carnival-ish, like carnival, dark histories, things like that. What else? Video game like content, what was going on in gaming. And let's see here, the very first actual YouTube video that I have posted on here was from August 7th of 2021. And this video was Streamer Plays Breath of the Wild first time. So these were videos where like I was just playing the game Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch. And I had such a hard time trying to set that thing up because it was like going through my capture card, and my capture card was creating some sort of buzzing sound. So I was trying to like mask the buzzing sound on the stream and everything. It was a lot of just pissing around and a lot of crap, but a lot of things that were being posted from my Twitch were like things that I was doing on Twitch. I was going through story times of like things that were happening in my life and funny little skits that I would do with my buddy Hossman. And then it just evolved into doing the gaming content, doing Minecraft, playing Overwatch, playing Call of Duty, things like that. But none of that was really doing it for me, you know, and a lot of that stuff was, it was good, but everybody does it. Everybody does the gaming content and everybody does it, you know, and it was hard for me personally to really make something fun while concentrating on a game. Because like, if I got good at the game, then I'd be, you know, great, no problem. But then it just like, it was just too much going on. So yeah, so I stopped doing the gaming, and I've pretty much, since the time of starting reaction content here on YouTube, I've pretty much stopped gaming. I've done a little bit here and there. I tried to do some Minecraft live streams on here, and it's just not the same. It's not the same at all. And so what I found when it came to what I was doing was, with the music reactions, I was starting to do so much more. It was insane. And so what started everything was my video for Halsey and Suga. And that was this one here. My first time reaction to Halsey featuring Suga. This was Lilith, and this was the Diablo 4 anthem. Or sorry, this is, yeah, sorry, 5, right? 4 or 5. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyways, this here was the video. This is the one that literally got everything going here. Oh, sorry. Hold on a sec. I've got to get that taken down so you guys can see yourselves in chat there. So this video here was me trying to get into another game. And that game was Diablo 4. And I was like, okay, you know what? Halsey is doing a music video for this. And I loved Halsey. I've seen her live. She is a fantastic artist. And so I decided to check it out. And I didn't, you know, a lot of the times when listening to music back in the day, featuring whoever meant nothing to me really. If there was a name that somebody was like, you know, okay, cool, there's somebody cool featured on there. But then like a lot of artists nowadays, they have so many different like features of different like people that are like coming up. They're not as well known, so then they get featured sometimes to get their names out there. And I thought that of Suga. I had no idea who Suga was at the time of this recording. Miso, I found you when you did your reactions. Oh, yes, there you go. Here we are, Miso. We're here right now talking about it. That's awesome. So this music video here was so intense to me because it was just another day. It was just another reaction. But then like I started looking at the comment section. And the comment section, I remember one of my good friends, never heard this guy Suga. I think I like his voice. And that ended up getting 366 likes. And then here's everybody just explaining to me who Suga was. As a proud army and as an avid Diablo player for almost 30 years, I approved this video. As a big fan of both BTS and Halsey, I'm so proud and happy that they had this amazing song together, and I'm even more happier to see that people really appreciate it. I'm going to watch all of your BTS reactions, waiting for you to go down that rabbit hole. So this was a really monumental moment in my YouTube career here, because this was literally the start of something that I could not fathom, because most of my videos before this were getting like maybe at most 100 views. And to this day, this video has 24,000 views. And that was 11 months ago. And I just like, I can't believe that this was monumental for me. So from here, obviously, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to check out BTS now, because BTS is like, this seems big. And I knew of BTS based through like the McDonald's meal and stuff like that, and I had no idea like how big they actually were. Antoinette, thank you so much. Happy birthday. Thank you. And so I seen it. I seen a small percentage of that. And then when I did my very first reaction to BTS music videos, this video skyrocketed everything. So like Halsey and Suga was like the catalyst of something epic, but it was this video that really pushed the boundaries. And I'm gonna play this video. I don't know. I have a hard time really watching these sometimes, because like I feel so cringe on them. But this video to this day has 163,000 views. This was crazy. I couldn't believe this. Let's check out the intro at least. Oh, it has my, and then army comments. Okay, let's watch this first little bit, okay? Let's give it a shot. All right, so we gotta roll up the sleeves today on this one, because I'm actually gonna give you guys like a little bit of, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of like background to this. This is the, this is creepy because like I haven't seen this at all. This is really weird to me. I think what I want to do is I want to do this. Let me do this. Today we are going to be diving into BTS. Now, that might sound a little weird. I know I regret saying it right now, but just hear me out. So in this video, what we are going to be doing is we're going to be reacting to BTS for the very first time. I was completely shocked when I created the music video reaction to Lilith from Halsey and Suga. I had that was my first thumbnail to that. Oh my god, that is so funny. Thank you so much. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now this is funny because here I'm gonna just turn that off for now too. Now I gotta say, and I gotta let you guys know, like, this here, the music that's playing in the background on this is actually Christmas music, if you would believe it. But just hear me out. So in this video, what we are going to be doing is we're going to be reacting to BT. A new song? Oh, you know I'm going to be checking that out. You know it. You know it. Yes, for the very first time. I was Thank you so much, Rosa. Shocked when I created the music video reaction to Lilith from Halsey and Suga. I had no idea that the BTS army was so powerful. And let me tell you, they came out in droves on that video. I have never had a video blow up like that before. That was actually very shocking, and I really do appreciate everybody that did check out that video. It means the world to me on my journey. Oh, I can hear my son in the background on this one. To becoming a top YouTube sensation. So, hey, top YouTube sensation right here, guys. This is top tier content now, everybody. This is God, like, this is we're there now. No, we're far from it, but we're getting there. So with Halsey in that video is Suga, and Suga, as I have now just realized, is part of BTS. And yes, so, sir. Of course, the comment section let me know about Suga, about BTS, and I also let the comment section know that I would be creating this video very shortly. So here it is for you all. Me reacting to BTS for the very first time in 2023. So a little bit about myself in this journey is that I've never actually really checked out the deeper meanings behind music. I am more... Okay, I'm gonna... Here, check this out. More of a guy that just likes the sound. If it hits my ear right, I'm happy. So exactly. So that is something that has... it still resonates with me, but this journey through all of this, through doing everything here on YouTube, is literally me discovering music and myself. So I actually just recently changed that part of the description on my YouTube channel, and I've pretty much put that as my blurb for everything. Discovering music and myself. Because what's happening here is I'm not so much just listening to music anymore, but I'm actually falling in deeper to the artist, the lyrics, the sound is even more intense. Like, I would normally listen to songs on a surface level of just beat. And then, like, I had my favorite artists, but I never really cared about the lyrics. And then, starting to get into this, I start understanding more. I start going in deeper. And this is where this whole YouTube journey has changed me. It's crazy. I don't know. It's a weird thing for just a year of already being able to just, like, understand so much more about the music itself is quite incredible. So my favorite group of all time is actually Linkin Park. I've been listening to their music forever, and that's kind of like how my musical journey started, was through a lot of alternative music. I actually used to listen to a lot of country music right at the very start, but we're just gonna kind of slide past that a little bit. So as time has gone on, and that's funny because this is actually something that you guys are going to hear in my next podcast with Tanya. That was a very deep podcast. And it got so deep that I actually shared something about my past that I don't really do too much, and it was something that really affected me, and it was about that country side of things. So from the country music over to alternative rock and whatnot, it all kind of melds together and branches and creates what you see on this channel. My love through R&B, through pop music, through rap, it's all kind of cohesive within my sphere of listening. But then it kind of I kind of start getting a little bit testy with it, right? I start to be like, okay, let's dabble in some like operatic stuff. Now I'm starting to let you guys in on how when I listen to other types of music, like maybe I start doing reactions to like vaporwave music. Maybe I start doing lo-fi hip hop. Maybe I start going down South African techno rap, you know? Like it's just like now it's like it's this energy ball that's just like waiting to unleash kind of thing, and you guys kind of like fall into how I end up listening to music and then finding artists and things like that that we would have never found unless we took that leap of faith. And that's exactly what happened with this very first reaction to BTS, is because this was just a leap of faith. I seen there was like, and I seen that there was an interest. And so I said to myself, I was like, okay, well, people seem to like this. I don't know anything about it. Let's do it. Let's look into it. Let's figure it out. And so that's when I started reacting to BTS. And BTS changed a lot for me. And I'll explain in a little bit. My musical tastes have changed. I love listening to all sorts of different types of music. And so eventually K-pop started coming up on my radar. And I gotta tell you, it is really hard as a guy like myself to go into a construction site and rock some Blackpink, but I do it anyways because I love the sound. I've listened to all sorts of different music on the construction sites, and people have really risen some eyebrows at me, but that's okay. I don't care. If it sounds good, we love it. So first off, I just want to say there was a lot of comments on my last video there of Lilith, and I want to thank everybody that had participated and shared their information and their wealth of knowledge of BTS and their passion, because I mean, that's what it's all about. I have no problem with people sharing their passions with me, and especially through the comment section, because everybody loves something differently, and I'm never going to put somebody down for what they love. So I thought I... Exactly. So this is where I kind of go into the comments, and then I go through the reactions, and I give my 2 cents on this. Hi, Leia. Oh my god, I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, thank you so much. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Oh my goodness. It's Cookie. Happy birthday and anniversary. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cookie. Oh, love your videos. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Don't even start. Don't even start. Don't do this to me now. So yeah, so that passion was what was the most intense, because when I started getting into BTS, that passion had blown me away. When you guys come in and write literally a whole dossier in the comment section about everything that you guys love, I never had seen anything like that before. And you guys were there, and you guys showed me why you guys loved BTS so much. And it was so it was so incredible. Like I can't even put into words the day when that video, I remember I was so freaking excited and so proud. That video had gotten 10K views, and then another, not even 2 minutes, another 10K views. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? What is this? Why is this a thing? And why am I, why haven't I done this before? Why haven't I been here with these people? So because of that, I started deep diving hard on BTS. Everything was BTS. Absolute everything. And it was like the most, it was an information dump, and it was crazy. But what ended up happening was there was a point where I said to myself, I am going to literally react to everything BTS related before the boys come back from military service. And that was the biggest fucking mistake I could have made in my whole time being on YouTube. Because what that did for me was put pressure on myself, and then I believe that I burnt myself out. It was stupid, and I feel silly about it. And so when it was everything BTS related, I was really invested in everybody. I was literally like trying to, like, I remember I would sit there for hours on end replying to every comment that I possibly could. And I was trying my best to just like react to everything that I could. I was trying to be perfect with everything that I had to do for reactions. I was really falling into some really like unhealthy habits. And it wasn't good. It was me burning myself out majorly. And I started seeing it, and I started recognizing it. And that's when I said to myself, I was like, okay, I need to get into other things. Because if I keep going down this road, I'm gonna have a hard time. For myself, as a person, I was having a really hard time understanding the fact of what I should be doing as opposed to what I want to do. And it was a lot of pressure that I put on myself. That was the key issue that I faced through that whole scenario. It was unrealistic standards, and it was trying to be perfect with everything. It was not good. Not good at all. Now I'm noticing that my chat box here is a little bit off. I'm gonna get over here. There we go. Okay. Karen, hello. We kept telling you, do you. Exactly. And that's what I did. And I did it. I listened to you guys after a while. After a while, I did listen to you guys. And that was a very important song. That was a very important song. I remember RM's Do You was like the switch. That switch turned me on to this idea that it's like, okay, the boys have been constantly telling me to love myself this entire time. And part of loving yourself is being able to express yourself and do the things that you want to do with your life. And so because I put myself in this fear of just like my own expectations, it just fell off for me. It was tough. It was a weird nebulous for myself. But no matter what, through all of this, through this whole story that we're going through, the key thing to take away from this is that I do not regret a fucking thing when it comes to this whole journey. Through every mistake, through every issue, through every mental breakdown, and through every person that has come into my life through this whole story, I do not regret a single thing. Because all of this is all part of finding out who you are as an individual and expanding on learning about your life and what you can do to break away from the cycles of monotony and relate and talk with people about a common interest, but also to listen to just great music. Thank you so much, Raquel. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. So, then we started getting into different types of K-pop. And we started getting into Stray Kids and ATEEZ, and we started getting into Jessie. And I was like kind of playing around. I was having a lot of live streams where I was just reacting to everything, and I was just going nuts. And there was no structure to it whatsoever. It was just a like me breaking out of some sort of shell, and it became something much bigger. And it was intense. And at that point, I started to be like, is this what I really want to do? You know, like I'm checking out all of this stuff, and I don't like now. I don't know. I'm second guessing myself. I'm really having a hard time through a lot of this. A lot of this stuff, I don't know if you guys ever see this kind of stuff, but it does affect a person. You know, and I think that there was points where I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I don't get it. And my frustration and my confusion and everything was just running rampant on me. And then it took a few special people that helped me get out of my head. And it was some really good people that just really tried to help me. And in the end, I feel like I've let people down, and people have come and gone through this journey, and the people that are gone now, it sucks. It sucks. But the part that really affects me about all of this is that I really want to prove to myself that I can go beyond my own personal expectations. And what that means is that the only way that I can go beyond my own personal expectations on things is by not stressing, not worrying, and letting go and just feeling the flow. And my people, all of you guys, all of you, every single one of you that have been in these chats, you guys have really pushed the narrative of just getting me out of my head, and I really do appreciate it. Like, it's crazy how this whole YouTube thing, this whole everything has been such a breaker of that negative thought, and it went a lot deeper than I actually thought it did. And you know, when it came to Nolo and it came to Mochi and Black Rose and Favorite, those girls really, really helped me out. And I will be forever grateful for that. We had a bit of a disagreement, and it just led to everybody parting ways. And it sucks. It really does, because it's part of that journey where there is things that end up happening where it just, people just don't see eye to eye on everything, and you just end up moving on, and it sucks. It really does. It's not a fun time. So I really do think that the people that have affected me through this whole journey, the people that have helped me, and the people that have gone through a lot with me, it'll never be forgotten. It will never be forgotten. It will always be part of the story, no matter what. And I know that a lot of people, when I started moving over to doing the reactions to K-pop and different types of music, I know a lot of those people, they left because they thought that I was just another one of those reactors, you know? Oh, here's another one that is just, you know, they've left BTS and they don't react to BTS anymore, and they've gone off, and the worst part is about that whole scenario is that I hear it and I feel it, because just as like a lot of you guys haven't been around a lot that are in the chat right now, I understand, because that's what you guys want to listen to. That's what you guys wanted to watch. And so to get into other things, it's like, okay, well, obviously we're not going to be there for those kind of things. And that's a 100% fair. That is 100% correct. And the fact that you guys are here now, celebrating my 1-year anniversary, celebrating my birthday and my future, shows a lot about who you are as individuals. And I really, really do appreciate that to its fullest extent. Like, you have no idea. It sucked losing a lot of people, and a lot of the people that thought that I was just another one of those guys, you know? It's just another one of those things. But I think that the thing that I look at when it comes to that part of the story is that those people may not understand who I am and may not understand my story. And so I hope that negativity does not exist, of them thinking that it's just for clout, or if it's just for, you know, growth, or, you know, any of that shit. Because we've talked about it at great length through lots of live streams, through lots of videos, and everything in between, is that that's never been about the case. That's never been the story. I am here as a music fan, as a music lover. And what I needed to do was I needed to expand my horizon. I still love everything that is to do with the boys, and there is so much to still learn and watch and grow with, and I'll talk about a lot of that with you guys in a second too. Alex, oh my god, happy birthday, Mastergo. This is my little gift. Oh, thank you so much, Alex. Alex has been here since that day one video. Alex was actually one of the commenters that I read the comment of, and Alex is OG as fuck. Oh my god. Joyce, future's gonna be okay. Yeah, that's it. So this has been a very hard. There's this video I saw once. It gave analogy between people and trees. Oh, well, trees are very true to being like people. I always think that the trees in the forest are just old spirits. Random. So now that I've gotten through the hardship, it gets into the time where I really just explode into a different level of myself. So this level of myself is, it doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter. Now what happens is we do you. We do me. We do me. This is exactly what the do you is all about, because from this point forward, I said to myself, I'm knocking out every little aspect of negative thought, of negative energy, and this is where things start to go crazy, because it's like, it's all about music, it's all about discovery, it's all about the artistry, the sounds, the lyrics, and everything. And as BTS was the catalyst of something so much bigger, it was now this point where I have completely and utterly just evolved. I feel like I knocked out all of those negative thoughts, and I only focused on the now. I didn't worry about the future. I didn't worry about the past. It was all about the now. And this is where I get into my SB19 story. And SB19 now has become the centermost point of my excitement. The boys are relatable. They are positive. The music, it's almost like I'm at the ground level of everything that's about to happen, everything that is happening. And at this point, I think to myself, it's kind of crazy how we've gotten here, you know? It's insane. It's insane how these boys were the exact thing that I needed to break away from myself and break away from my negative thought processes. They were fun. They were goofy. They are, well, not were. I should say were. Like, I'm speaking in past tense here, but I'm speaking as like, this is now like something incredibly different. And I'm learning about Filipino culture. I'm learning about all of the people within the space. And it is just, it's incredible now. I'm watching their live streams of their concerts. I'm interviewing people now. And now it's evolving into, like, it feels like I talked a lot at length about BTS because that's a larger part of the story, but now we're kind of like going into the point where everything is shifting so much on a day-to-day that it's like there's so much happening now. I'm doing podcasts. I'm trying to do travel vlogs and concert vlog style content. And I'm doing so much more now. And it's because I got out of that negative headspace. Because I got out of that worrying about numbers. I got out of worrying about what everybody was saying. You know, it was like 1,000 voices saying everything at once and telling me this way, this way, this way, this way. And I was never just focusing on what I needed to do. And so it was like now everything's more quiet, everything's more obtainable. I feel so much more possible, and the potential is so much greater now. And it's another part of my story. I am so incredibly thankful for every single person that has come here and joined this random journey. And I I don't know, I really don't know how to express myself at this point, because everything that I have done and everything that I'm going to do is all part of something greater. And I just think to myself, literally just the flash of the future's going to be okay. It's really incredible. I'm kind of dying out here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm dying out here. It's really intense. It's really intense. Yeah. You know, there's so much more to come and so much more to do. There is I have so many plans moving forward, and a lot of it has to do, like, I've gotten out of the negative headspaces. I've created this I've created this point in my life where I have an idea of where I need to go, and I'm not worried about how I get there. I'm just letting the flow take me. But now a lot of things come to my mind about personal health wise. Uh, my personal health is something that I really need to get under control. Uh, I am doing a lot of weight fluctuations, a lot. And it is one of my insecurities. It is one thing that I have wanted to work on myself for a long time, and I constantly want to improve. Yeah, exactly, Joyce. I get sick too much. So personal health wise, eating better is key point number one. I was doing very well for a little while there, and then I fell off the bandwagon a little bit too much. Uh, I started eating really shitty again, and a lot of it is to do with I don't know if it's so much stress. I don't know if I really truly go through stress, but what it is just like the habitual kind of thing of just like late at night snacking, eating and stuff like that. It's just not good. And it just fucks with my system way too much. So I'm gonna be working on that for myself, big time. Yes, Joyce, very much so. Vitamins, vitamins, vitamins. I they used to say back in the day that they seen more meat on a cornflake. So I don't want to get like that again, but I would like to get back down to a more manageable weight, because it also affects my energy, right? My energy levels, like right now, I am struggling. I am struggling right now to just like keep like coherent and and to just like to have that energy, have that drive right now. And that has a lot to do with just not eating correctly. So that's something that I'm going to be doing. From there, this channel has already started to go through a lot of changes. And by that, I mean, I am I am going to be challenging myself a lot more when it comes to the YouTube channel. So what my challenge is I am going to be reacting to everything that I love. And what I found is that there was a point where I was like, well, I'm just going to react to everything. You know, it doesn't matter who it is, what it is, it's just good. No. I'm going to react to artists that I love. And I'm going to understand them more. I'm going to deep dive them. I'm going to get reaction videos out more regularly. And what my challenge is I'm going to be releasing 2 videos a day. That is my challenge to myself. 2 videos a day. And even if it's just me like taking like a Saturday and just going through a bunch of music that I love, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to go through it. And I've found different techniques and different ways of editing to try to make it more manageable to be able to do that. Because a lot of the time what ends up happening is I sit there on the editing floor and I just go through things like crazy. It's a lot. I like to try to like, you know, I try to get a lot going on, and then at the end of the night I look at it, the clock, and I've got 1 video done. I'm like, what the fuck? What took me so long? Why did this take me so long? Yes, MLM, no burnout. So that is key. That is the one thing that I've come to think about, is that no matter what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do what I can when I can. And sorry, my headphones just went down. And what's the punishment if you don't meet a goal? Nothing. There is no punishment. There's no feeling sorry about it. There's no, oh shit, well, I guess I'm just a failure because I can't do it just like everybody else. You know, there's none of that. See, this is where that test comes in, right? That's the test right there for myself. There is no punishment and there is no burnout. What this is a personal challenge for myself to be able to I want to be able to do more. So no matter what, at the very beginning of this whole story, it has always, even before the story started, it has always been the goal of mine to one day not have to be under the thumb of a boss. I want to be my own boss. I want to be my own person. I want to do my own thing. And there are things that I'm learning now that are so deep cut into like the actual YouTube creator space that like I had no idea about. That I had like all these different weird little steps that I have to go through to do these things. And so what I want to do is I want to be able to get those reactions out to people. I want to be able to react to the things like I haven't been able to react to RM's stuff. I haven't been, like, I just reacted to my first ATEEZ video in forever. But then when it comes to Hanebie, like, holy fuck, I am loving the metal scene right now. Like, it is so much fun getting into all the Japanese music. Japanese music is playing on my radio at work like all the time now because I'm so into that now. And so this story is not about clout. This story is about music. It is about my personal journey with music. And now that I'm 35 years old, I'm 35. I am starting to realize, and time is starting to get a lot more, like I said, with the calendar being filled up with everything, time is becoming a very valuable commodity. And I had this conversation with Tanya as well. And you guys are going to be able to see that very soon. But she even says the time is everything, and I want to be able to get through so much more with reactions. So what I'm planning on doing, sorry, my brain is like literally shutting down. Favorite, thank you so much. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Um, one of the things that I want to do is I want to get through a whole bunch of reactions, and I want to be able to just treat it like I'm just like every other time. Instead of just putting so much like stock into like being super analytical and super like, oh, it's just a lot of just like, I'm just gonna be myself. And myself will sometimes be analytical, sometimes it'll just be me there reacting to a song. This last AT's video, it is literally just ADHD fuel. And there's not a whole hell of a lot. Like, there are a lot of I'm sure things that like Easter eggs and different things like that. But let the community fucking help me with that, you know? Like, you guys tell me everything. So let's get into it. Let's let's uh let's discover what we can about different types of music without having to worry about making everything perfect. There's no reason for it. Black Rose, thank you. Thank you. And from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit there and I'm going to just go with the flow, and I'm going to react, and I'm going to pump out stuff for you guys so that you guys can see it, so that you guys can have fun with it, and so that you guys can just get stuff. You know, and I can produce stuff, and I can get into more music, and I can get into things a lot more fun. And I might not know everybody's names, and it may take a little while to get to everything, but I'll get there in my own time. Exactly, Leia. Exactly. From that, I am still going to be continuing my SB19 journey. I'm still going to be continuing my BTS journey, and we are going to be falling into every type of journey that there can be. I'm going to get into everything. And you know, there's endless potential. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Um yeah, that's it. We're going to do a lot more. And this way here, I feel like if I could do these reactions the way that I want to. Hey, what's up, Karina? Hello. I get through these reactions that I want to. I'm gonna be able to have more free time to be able to just like I schedule them out. I get them out for you guys. They're always coming. There's always something coming. And then this way here I can work on bigger projects, because right now I've got a podcast that needs editing, and to get it online for you guys, I've got a travel vlog that I really need to try to like play around with and do things with. And I'm going to do a lot. I'm going to do a lot. And my dreams will come true. And one of the biggest things that I want to concentrate on right now is community. I want to concentrate on getting, like, just being focused. And going further and being there happier. And that's that. You should totally plan a trip to the States. I should. Um, I think that's that. Um, I think that possibly I am going to I'm gonna I'm gonna do some stuff after this live stream. And I got a lot to go on and a lot going on in my life, so yes, is this the wedding day? June 21st? Oh my goodness. Actually, June 20th is actually my mother's birthday. So that's a good date. Gotta go. Just had cataract surgery. Yes, go get your eye drops in. This is basically me just saying expect more, have fun, the TLDR, and we're gonna get places. We're gonna do things, and we're only looking towards the future now. We had a little bit of a fun time looking in the past, and now it's just time for the future and the present and the present. But I've been talking for an hour now. Yeah. You guys have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for stopping in and for everybody that came in here and gave me the happy birthdays and wishes of the anniversaries. Thank you guys so much. And onward to better things. All right? Onward to more. Have a great one. Have a great one yourself. And thank you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really do appreciate it. Have a great night, and I will see you in the next one.